Hi Taurus, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I do want to, of course, thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as always, keep in mind it is general and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this video. Okay, not just following when I post it, if I could even say it, not just following when I post it, but we are going to pull some oracle and then some tarot. But I did get a couple messages. One was a song, and the other was a small part of the lyrics from another song by the same artist. Both are by Ava or Ava Max, however you want to say it, or you're meant to. But the song in general, which I'll leave down below if I remember, $1 Million Baby, all right? And I'm getting the vibe from that already is you're being viewed as somebody, and you're maybe even viewing yourself as somebody who is churning things into, I got diamonds, okay? Not really a churning into gold kind of vibe, but same kind of concept. Turning things into legit diamonds where it sparkles, it's powerful even, and it's worth a lot in the eyes of others and in your own perspective and vision. It feels like you know what you're doing. And I do feel as if the next 48 reminds you at certain points that you're meant for a lot of wealth moving forward, however that looks for you. Remembering wealth isn't just financial, right? It isn't just materialistic. But I do feel like a lot drawn to the reading, it's like the universe, spirits reminding you at certain points, if not left and right, you deserve to have a lot more than you have at this point. But then I feel like there's a happy kind of go lucky energy about you for the most part in the next 48 where you're really grateful for what you have at hand. But I do also feel a little bit of a judgmental vibe about you at other points where it is valid, but it's not going to be a long moment, quite quick, if you will. The other message I got was from the same CD, the same album by her. And I heard the message of, what was it? Wow, you might be a little bit forgetful at certain points, but then on point at in other moments throughout the next 48. I want to give into your dark temptation. I want to give into your dark temptation. The reason I didn't give you that song in general as well, because that does talk about the temptation of someone else specifically, because I feel like that message will apply differently for some drawn to the reading. I do feel like you could be thinking about temptation as far as consumption, overspending. It could be, like the song mentions, a specific person, if not multiple people. I'm hearing sexual matters, but I do feel like all the meanwhile, there's a temptation that you're probably going to give into to overdo it at certain points or to overwork. Yeah, I just feel like it's a time where you need to sort of reground yourself when need be, and don't let certain outside factors get the best of you. So with about 3 minutes of me channeling and speaking for you before even pulling cards, let's jump into the Sacred Language of Light Oracle and see what else is in store for you. I do feel like there's a very productive vibe about your next 48. Even when you're, say, watching something content-wise, or you're just trying to heal or do something more simplistic, it does feel like even within your mind, your heart, your soul, it just feels like you're trying to be productive, or you just are. I'm hearing the wheels are turning. Thinking about the future, it's like, I deserve more. I want more. Alignment. There are thoughts of who and what is actually in alignment with you, or what you're, or who you're in alignment with. Bear with me, as somebody's making me nervous. Anyways, I do feel as if there's a push to spread your wings and fly towards more. And I'm hearing you deserve for your heart to be full. All right. I'm also feeling that a kind of a Queen of Swords vibe coming from this. You thinking about what you've cut out in the past, what you want to moving forward. And I do feel like this will come to be when it's destinally meant to. But I feel like whether it's more so outside factors affecting you, energy, spirituality, I want to say noise factors for some, all that you have on your plate potentially, feeling extra motivated, I do sense that you need to catch your breath. Okay, take a deep breath and proceed at a comfortable pace for yourself. There's no need to rush. There's no need to force it. I do feel like at times you feel like you have a specific window of time to accomplish certain tasks, to get things done of importance for you, or that just feel necessary. But I do feel like if you overly think about and prioritize getting things done within that window or those specific windows, you're not going to end up producing the best quality for yourself. So just try to put it out of your mind and be in the present moment. But there's a focus on your soul family. I feel like as well you're being pushed to recognize when you acquire a new situation moving forward, say it's a place to live, it could be a new job, it could be a place to run your business, you're going to meet a new soul family, people who are very aligned with you. Commonalities is what I'm getting. I just feel like you're going to love these individuals. You're going to feel very instantaneously connected to these people. But I'm also getting a flexibility about the next 48 that needs to be applied, utilized, because it doesn't feel like it's going to unravel exactly as you expect or desire. Yeah, you could be thinking about your soulmate or just your lack thereof, which at this time along your path. But I feel like you are a light being and you're thinking about other people being light beings. I do feel like you're shining, you're glowing in the next 48, but then there's small moments of stress or disturbance that you need to cope with or just discard to the best of your ability. But I also am getting the message of you being a light worker, okay? And you are the universe. I feel like you're feeling larger than life at times. People are going to watch you, your work or watch you strutting out about, migrating, accomplishing in certain ways. And it's just like, okay, well, that's a vibe. Okay. That is a vibe. And there's a focus on you and or something of importance for you blossoming at this time and moving forward. Let's pull from the, okay, they want this deck. I don't remember what it's called. For Taurus. The Sun card and the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like at certain points you are moving quite slowly. Other points you might find yourself speaking or kind of your mannerisms are moving a lot quicker than you are physically otherwise. Does that make sense? I do feel like you're thinking about other people's energy, all right, for the better or for the worse, desirable or not desirable. I'm hearing needs improvement, but I do feel like you are ready to fast track towards more for yourself, wanting that, desiring that, however it looks for you. But I also feel like there's part of you that can't help but feel good in the moment, even after a moment of annoyance, disturbance, or frustration, or negativity. But I do feel like your connection to Mother Nature, to the weather, is taking a highlight. When you decide to break out of your comfort zone, even if that comfort zone isn't 100% comfortable all the time, right? You're going to, or beneficial, you're going to feel this sunny demeanor come back to you or be enhanced. I do feel like you are very, very grateful. It's like, wow, I should be proud of myself for accomplishing and achieving, overcoming what I have up until this point, but there's so much more moving forward, okay? I'm hearing as well, I want to be on my own, but I want to be connected to people. Does that make sense? It's like the value of your hermit mode, your alone time taking a highlight, or even for some wanting to live alone or run your business or work alone within that company. But then there's the desire to connect with people more so, or just in general. That's as well taking a highlight as an importance, a true value in a different manner, all right? And Spirit's saying this is because there's different sides of you, different needs, desires, okay? I thought I had already said that word, bear with me. It's not a perfect next 48. I'm not gonna give you that expectation, but I do feel like it's a very purposeful, nice 48. It feels like you're just in good vibration, in good energy rather, with a pretty high vibration for the most part. I'm also hearing not everything's in your control. It does feel like people, situations, energy, how you're spiritually connected and how that works for you. It doesn't feel when something's going to come to be, when something's going to end or be adjusted. It feels like it's just there's a focus at times in what's out of your control. Don't sweat it. They're showing me the Queen of Cups from the Light Seers. Just put your hands up and flow, okay? But I feel like there's a lack of communication between you and somebody, if not multiple people. Could be you not having this good news that you thought you were going to get or desired for a new opportunity or upgrade or just in general. I'm hearing, yeah, approval if I didn't already say that. But I do feel as if you also am kind of getting a lack of clarity vibe about this. It's like you're being reminded you're meant for a specific situation or something similar or for more down the line. But then it's like, I don't fully see exactly what that looks like for me. And that might be tied into a risk for some. But I do feel like in the midst of you putting in, as I'm being drawn to this card, putting in effort towards something else of importance, or towards that in general, you gain a bit of clarity, a bit of illumination, if you will. I'm also hearing, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I feel like you are, for the most part, this King of Pentacles vibe in the next 48. Very abundant, very fruitful, to say at the very least, and grateful and grounded through it all. And so when you don't feel grounded, again, remember there are factors outside of you that could absolutely be affecting that, or one in particular. So don't sweat it. Just implement a strategy, if not multiple, that you know at this point along your path to get back to that grounded way of being. Let's pull one or two more. Okay, they want a tea leaf card. I do feel like the moments when you choose to rest, this will be quite beneficial. You might find that there's reflection upon, or even in the next 48 in general, on when you feel the need to oversleep, overheal. I feel as if this is not to be ignored, but not to be overthought, because it just feels like it's needed out of preparation for what lies ahead, or just to make the best out of what's at hand, or both. But it feels like you're going through a balancing act, and through that, you're being reminded the possibilities are endless for you at this time and moving forward. Okay, I don't care what your past entailed. It doesn't speak upon, reflect upon how bright your current situation can be viewed and dealt with, and how bright your future is. Anyways, they want a tea leaf card. Your voice might echo at a certain point in the next 48, and that's spirit saying it is of true importance, and we are here to back you up. Okay, we have the vacation card. You could be thinking about an actual vacation for you, wanting to travel, but I also feel like this is more so speaking upon a trip of importance on the horizon that you can't help but think about, potentially plan for some, where you will go to get that new move of residence, that new place to live, or you might just go to for a business trip, or to get a new job. It could be more so you just desiring new experiences, new connections, new culture, wanting to feel like a fish out of water is what I'm hearing. I like that. We also have the grasshopper card talking about a situation and the balance that requires careful handling. Very interesting. I won't speak upon that further because it's going to look different from case to case. A huge focus on your career and somebody who you consider and spirit is viewing as a rat, okay? Not to be overthought or over-focused upon, but to be steered clear of, all right? Be cautious in the most productive manner. And then the egg card being the last one, about success assured with a good plan and hard work. And that could be tied into the vacation card or the travel aspect of that card. Beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll definitely see you next time.